Okay. I don't know that I pronounced this correctly. This is a little plastic fakey, I think it's called a wanbo or yuan. It was a Chinese dollar. On Wikipedia, I don't know that I pronounced it correctly, it says wanbo. And there's a couple pictures of it. And I think there's a better, oh, it's too small. The pictures are very small. But the reason I show this is there's one historical figure I want to talk about, Banhao. The gentleman who created Yang's Tai Chi is Yang Luchan. And his nickname was Yang the Invincible. And from the stories I've heard about him or read about him, he was pretty nice. If he's going to fight you, he put these nets up and throw you to the nets. Now in the West, we've been taught that all these masters were all kind and gentle, like Mr. Miyagi. And then I've read in books since then that a lot of masters were, but there were a couple who were jerks. There might have been a teacher who might even break your leg and not care. And Yang Banhao had quite a temper. He actually killed his own daughter in sparring with a spear. And he was getting excited, and one of his disciples, I'm not going to pronounce his name right, Zhang Jingyi, he accidentally hit his stomach, caused him severe diarrhea, and in 3 months the guy died. So some people were afraid to push hands with him. So this guy was not very nice. And there's a move in Sun Tai Chi called downward cloud hands. It's in section 9. You'll get to it eventually. You do 2.5 wave hands like clouds. And then your feet stop. And this is the move, downward cloud hands here. It also represents something called substantial and insubstantial. You shouldn't be able to tell when I shift my weight. If you saw me put all my weight forward or all my way back, you might be able to sweep my foot or knock me over. But I go here. And that is represented, if you're in a lefty, the short application is I go boom, boom, bang. Throw, or the big application is I go boom, I get her hand, boom, and I shuffle. I can go behind one leg, but I actually try to get behind two. And I push his shoulder. It can be a very dangerous fall. It's almost similar, if I were like this, you would think I was doing judo's Osoto guard. But I have this arm pulled across, and I'm behind her rear leg. This is horrible, horrible, horrible if I push her that way. Now I'm going to throw her safely. I'm going to push her and take the pressure off, and she'll slap left, right. Or right, left. But you, to throw your partner, the person throwing has to help. And the story I was told by Tim was that Yang Banhao thought it was funny to throw people hard with that. If you don't let the pressure off, I land on this arm and I can break it or dislocate my shoulder. And when they hit, they would kind of go up and curl up, and they would look like this little ingot. And he thought it was funny.